What's up and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk about why you shouldn't cheat in Borderlands 2. And my thoughts on this topic go the same for any of the games in the franchise, whether it's Tiny Tina's Wonderlands or Borderlands 1. I just wanted to use Borderlands 2 as the title because I feel like it is the most exploited game at this point. I don't think you should cheat or give yourself an advantage in any game, if I'm being honest. They're meant to be played as they are, but I just want to say that I'm also not speaking about the fan-made mod packs that completely change the game. I don't consider those cheating. That's just another way to spice up your gameplay. Sure, a lot of them make Borderlands 2 a lot easier, but they're meant to be a completely different experience from what the core Borderlands 2 is. More so third-party clients such as Cheat Engine, Gibbed, and whatever the hell else is out there. I know there's another big one, but I just can't think of it right now. Some of you may be able to let me know down in the comments below. And before I give my reasons on why you shouldn't cheat in Borderlands, I want to explain all the different ways you can cheat in the game. So as I was just saying, all the different third-party clients that you can get over on PC that make items extremely easy to get, and it's so bad that you can do it at just the click of a button. And in terms of consoles, you have some who will actually JTAG their console in order to make it easier to hack into different video games with a computer. And some players will do just that, bringing modded weapons, items, and glitched characters with broken stats, such as Badass rank. While the amount of players who are currently cheating on consoles are probably a lot slimmer than the ones over on PC, you'd be surprised the amount of XP lobbies and drop lobbies over on console. And there's actually a quote market for cheating shit like this inside of Borderlands 2. As some players will actually go out of their way to sell these XP lobbies on the game. They usually put up some sort of listing for an amount of money, and after you purchase it, you will add them on Xbox, PlayStation, wherever it's taking place. You join their lobby, and they have some sort of glitch or hacked version of the game, basically. They'll kill something, it's going to give you max level, and pretty much they're going to send you right on your merry way after that. Some of them, they will give you gear. It'll be an XP and drop lobby where you will get plenty of gear as well as the experience to get you straight to max level. But either way, I guess Fortnite would be a good example. It had account sellers who also ended up getting banned for sharing their profiles to avoid players from making money off of their virtual accounts. And I still honestly think it's crazy that people are paying for these XP lobbies. Literally one of the biggest scams I think I've ever heard of in my life. And the fact that some players are charging their peers for gain in a video game that is primarily PvE only, that was released over a decade ago at this point, that's just absolutely ridiculous to me. And I mean seriously, anyone who is charging other players in the Borderlands community for these XP lobbies, drop lobbies where you're just duplicating your items, you're seriously scamming people, and please stop. And if you're one of those people who has participated in these XP lobbies, drop lobbies, whatever, whether you're the one giving it out or you've joined one and had this done to you before, well, I'm sorry if it happened to you. And two, if you're doing it, please stop. You also have people creating bots to run tool-assisted speedruns, and while I have no idea if this is being done in the Borderlands scene, I really wouldn't doubt it. You also have dudes who have modded weapons that are completely garbage. You have dudes who have modded items that will lag or crash your game, all while looking ugly as hell, by the way. Now, I should also say, when I say cheat, I don't mean any types of glitches that can be performed in vanilla Borderlands 2. While some of them are completely game-breaking and can even be used to power level, there are plenty of glitches that I think are fine, and even some are necessary for certain parts of the game. But then you have players who will introduce their friends to the game by trying to power level them to whatever level is desired. Usually to try and get them on par with whatever level the friend is who already has the game. And I'm just going to give you my thoughts on power leveling really quick. I can tell you from experience. My first character in Borderlands 2 was a 0, and eventually, when the level 72 cap came out, I had just turned level 50 right around that time, and everything was going fine. I had just finished True Vault Hunter mode. I killed the warrior. I remember going and farming myself a B shield damn near immediately because of course I did. And I'll never forget it. I had barely hit level 50 when this dude joins my lobby. It's just some random on Xbox 360. And he says that he thinks it's a good idea that I join his game and get some levels from him. So then this guy convinces me to join his lobby, which I'm pretty sure he was already level 72, to be honest with you. I think he was a cheater. And not in the way of, oh, this dude got power leveled. No, like he had a JTAG Xbox and he was modding weapons into the game and also cheating himself to the highest level as soon as it came out. So as he offered me to join his high level game, my 12-year-old dumbass thought,
well, that's a good idea.
So I joined him and he leveled me up a little bit, just killing enemies that were max level at the time. And after several hours of play, he ended up getting me up to level 62. And so by this point, I figured I was about ready to start up my ultimate Vault Hunter mode journey. So the next day when I hopped back on to play a little bit of my Zero in my own lobby, I decided to start UVHM. I was getting destroyed by bullymongs. That's how underleveled my gear was. So sure, your friends can help you level up, but they can't do it all. Sure, you can have your friends dupe their gear and you can have on-level gear for whatever level you're being carried to, but that goes back to what I said about taking an active accomplishment out of the experience. There are so many players who don't care about the race to OP10 and the challenge the game has to offer. So they just download a game save from an already established player who has a build that they already know will work. In turn, they get to play a very boring Borderlands 2 with a character they have nothing to do with, gear that more than likely was gibbed in, or just a copy of someone else's save. Either way you talk it up, I think game saves are lame and boring as fuck. And if I'm being honest, when it comes to dupe lobbies, power leveling, any of that garbage, it's all stupid to me as well. Now, I don't have any problems with anyone doing anything I've just talked about. If you want to download a game save to test something out, whatever, go for it. If you want to cheat in a double penetrating Unkempt Herald to your Salvador, or get power leveled, whatever, you go for it. But when it comes to me, these are all options that I don't even think about. And I'm dead serious, I mean that. To me, Borderlands is just so much more than just having the strongest gear and metas and builds. I actually find more fun in building my character myself, from level 1 all the way up. As you can see, I'm using Zero in today's gameplay. I made this character a few months back and have been casually playing him through while working on an Axton. If you're at all familiar with my videos and you've seen some gameplay over the last couple weeks or months here, you'll have seen a little bit of these characters by now. To me, it isn't just about having the strongest gear in the game or being the highest level, it's about getting there. The climb to the pinnacle of success. Whether that's accomplishing the OP10 raid for your first time or farming a perfect Sandhawk. The most fun I think I have in Borderlands 2 is the progression. Starting a fresh character and turning him into an absolute machine that can destroy every raid boss in the game, and knowing that the only person and the one program that made it happen was Borderlands 2 and yourself. You see, whether you're throwing your friend into it using cheat engine or giving yourself items, you're taking away a core element of what makes this game so great. That dopamine rush when I see an item that I've been farming for drop, or the perfect quest reward finally rolling, there's nothing fucking like it. I don't care what anyone says. You take that away, and I don't know, man. I probably wouldn't even want Borderlands 2 anywhere near me. And I just think it's a shame that more people don't see the fun in this element to the game. And while plenty of you are just like me and play through the game as intended, there are people who just simply don't agree. Whether it's because they just don't have the time to farm for gear, just simply don't want to repetitively kill the same boss or turn the same quests in over and over again, or they're just simply not very good at the game and need some assistance. Either way, it's not that most people who are cheating can't do it, it's just that they don't want to. Why spend 16 hours farming a perfect stacking striker for your gauge when you can just cheat it in? Well, to kill the fun, to kill the progression, and when you kill the fun and the progression, all you are left with is things to shoot. Your level means nothing, your gear means nothing, because you didn't earn it. You're just playing a soulless account with an element of you and your play thrown in. This could all be avoided by doing two things. 1, don't cheat. 2, play the game. And that's really all I've got for you guys today. I hope you all did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure to smash a like on it and subscribe if you guys are new. Do you guys agree with what I said in today's video? Do you think you should cheat in Borderlands 2? Do you think it hurts the core experience? Do you think it doesn't matter? I know a lot of people have differing opinions on this topic. That's why I wanted to make a video on it. as there are a lot of people who cheat in Borderlands 2, whether it's just for fun, just to make goofy little YouTube videos, or it's to actually get a gain for their character and to help them with different things. Either way, there's many different reasons why someone might cheat in Borderlands 2, and it's just a very interesting topic, and I don't really see enough people talking about it in the community. But that's my take on it. I think it ruins a lot of the core experience. I think it takes away a lot of that progression that I really love in the game, because farming is really my favorite thing in Borderlands 2 and just Borderlands in general for that matter, and that's kind of why I stray away from the later titles like Borderlands 3 and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, because I hate what they did to the farming in those games. When you come from the older titles like I did, you almost feel like you're cheating when you play Borderlands 3. That's how many legendaries they give you, but that's another topic for another day. And yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I love you all to death. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm going to take it easy and relax for the night, and I recommend you all do the same. And with that, I will see you all in the next one.